How to handle boundary disputes legally in Nigeria. Do you know how to do that? Boundary disputes are among the most common and bitter conflict in real estate practice. Two neighbors can live peacefully for years until one decides to erect a fence or build a structure, or suddenly silent war begin. These disputes don't just affect relationship. It can destroy property value, delay property developments, and even escalate to violence. Do you know all that? And if you know all that, I am Chukwuma Nkwoka, Esquire. You are trusted property lawyer, and I welcome you to Chaman Property Lawyer, the #1 channel for real estate and property law education in Nigeria. In this video, I will walk you through on how to handle boundary disputes legally. Not an illegal way, but a legal means. And to avoid costly mistakes. And also protect your property rights. Anybody that buys property would like to protect his or her property rights. It's only a fool that will want to invest money wrongly without asking questions. Those are the things I want to walk you through. Stay tuned to the end of this video and you will get enlightened for what I'm going to drop to you now. Understanding boundary disputes. What do you understand by boundary disputes? Boundary disputes arise when, one, the exact measurement or the boundary line of a property is unclear. Two survey plans overlap or conflict to each other. Landlord and tenant or neighbor disagree where one plot ends or another begins. There is encroachment on one party building or another one fencing. Each of them wrap on each other into one another. You will see a land coming like this instead of being like this. These are the things. Overlapping is always an issue. If you don't conduct search, you will not see it. These disputes are extremely common in Lagos, Ogun State, and Abuja, and across Nigeria entirely, often due to inaccurate survey, fraudulent sales, or poor documentation. All this, if you don't ask, you won't know. If you don't get professional, you won't know. Causes of boundary disputes. What are the causes of this boundary dispute? Do you know them? Defective or multiple survey prepared by unlicensed or careless surveyors. That's number one. Because a proper survey plan, duly prepared, will guide everybody to know the boundaries. Those are the issues. The next issue, Omonile double sales or overlapping allocations. Omonile will sell property. After selling, they don't even know their boundary. They end up encroaching on somebody's land. Even some lazy government officials, when they go to site, they will not conduct a proper work. When they do their own survey, government usually do their own survey plan when it comes to federal government allocation. Before they will issue you CFO, before they give you, they regularize their land, they will end up making mistakes. The land will overlap. Those are the issues you'll be wondering. It happens. I've seen that. Unregistered deeds, lack of governor consent by virtue of section 22 of the Land Use Act. Any transfer or alienation of interest, legal interest to a property without consent of the governor of the state is invalid. It renders the transaction invalid. Are you aware of that? That's why governor consent is very important. So if you're having a document and you don't have governor consent on it, that document is invalid. Though. Most people don't know about this thing. Family land disputes, where allocations. You know all these family lands in the village, some places, no boundary, no survey plan, nothing. Family land disputes, where allocations. All these things are issue. Improper documentation. Most people don't document their property title. Deliberate encroachment is another issue by neighbors. You see somebody now, this is my land. No, I don't like the way it's shaped. Wow! You will straighten it. This land now is V or L shape. You straighten it. Deliberate encroachment by neighbors is one of the biggest problems you will see in property disputes. All these things. If you don't verify, you will not know. And if you don't know, who is to be blamed? Legal step to handle boundary disputes. I want to walk you through the legal steps to handle boundary disputes. What are those legal steps? Number one, engage a licensed surveyor. Don't joke with licensed surveyors. They are professional. Me, I have so many of them. I cannot do any property transaction without engaging them. That's the facts. You can't do it. If you don't have work, engage a lawyer. Lawyers, most especially property lawyers, they used to have their own surveyor. Get a proper survey plan, please. Make sure it comes from accredited surveyor. Use the office of the surveyor general in your state to verify the boundaries and the plot coordinates. Very important. Number 2, conduct title verification. Confirm your deed of assignment, governor consent or CFO against government record. Make sure it's there. Ensure there is no overlapping claims. Attempt amicable resolution. Dialogue with your neighbor first. Use mediation through elders, community leaders, professional mediators. They have the chartered mediators. Alternative dispute resolution, ADR. Consider arbitration or mediation under a written agreement. Make sure you put that clause. This method save costs and maintain relationship. The next thing, final stage, litigation, court action if nothing work. If the dispute persists, file action in the high court seeking 1, a declaration of title, injunction to restrain the trespass, damages for encroachment and the stress of going to court. Remember, courts in Nigeria rely heavily on credible survey evidence and proper documentation. Whoever has the strongest proof of ownership usually win. That's the facts. Practical case for you. In Lagos, 2 neighbors clashes when one erected a fence 2 meters into another's land. The matter went to the court. The judge relied on official survey record and ruled in favor of the rightful owner. The encroaching neighbor was disordered and demolished the fence and paid damages. So imagine now you pay all this thing now, your fence is being demolished. This case shows why surveys and documents you are shared in property disputes. Preventing boundary disputes. How do you prevent it? How? Always verify survey plan at the surveyor general's office before purchase. Fence your land immediately after purchase without accurate beacon. Issue will come up. You see beacons, you see bearings on your survey plan. Make sure. Some people don't engage professionals. One of my clients bought a property, want me to do CFO. He brought the survey plan. The survey plan lacked bearing. Look at it. Engage a property lawyer for due diligence. Very important. I used to sing it to my audience. Never rely solely on homonile or community marking because you are seeing boundary, because you are seeing fence. Let me give you a case study. One of my clients purchased a property, and the property purchased, he didn't know that the neighbor fenced out some part out of his own portion. A company owned almost like 3 plots inside my client's land. Without my client knowing, without the company knowing, the company came to buy the same property that belongs to them. Imagine such situation. If this one now is even law says that some things that even law, without cleverness, you won't get result. Do you know what I advise my clients? Number 1, these people want to buy this property because long ago, over 10 years or thereabouts, they have fenced their property out. They didn't know that this portion belongs to them. In that case, if he sell this property to them before they will buy it, they want to do due diligence. They will engage a lawyer. A lawyer will uncover the thing. By that time, you start having issue with them. Better sell this property to a different person. So in that case now, if you are in my shoe, if you are in the client shoe, what will you do? Drop your comment in the comment section. I will appreciate that because it's all about being smart and take care of your name. Key takeaways. I used to give my client takeaway, my audience takeaway in my video. What are the things that you take away from this video? Documentation is your strongest weapon. Don't do without proper documentation. Engage professional surveyors and lawyers. Explore ADR before litigation. Don't just rush to court, but don't hesitate to approach any form of fight without first of all resorting to dialogue. Please, prevention is cheaper than dispute resolution. If you can prevent it, fine. Don't make mistake. All these things, most people have made those mistakes and they learn their lesson in a hard way. Boundary disputes are not just about land. They are about peace, money, future security. If you own property and plan to invest in Nigeria, you must be proactive in protecting your boundaries, please. If this video added value to you, take action. Subscribe to Chaman Property Lawyer today. You are #1 guide to property law in Nigeria. Like this video and support our mission. Share it with your friends, family, or anyone buying or managing property. Drop a comment in the comment section and tell me how you have experienced a boundary dispute ever. How did you resolve it? Remember, At Chaman Property Lawyer, you are right, we protect. See you in my next video. Bye for now.